come off pasture. He was in pasture for 4 months, and he has been ridden since, but not a lot. And so I want to show you how I would check him out and then get on him and show you the basic alphabet of the 6 fundamental reins. So to start with, I'm going to check him out. I want him to bend. It's fundamental that he bends to me. And so I've got pressure on, I'm putting pressure on his ribs right where my leg would be if I'm riding. And I want him bent a little bit to me all the way from the tip of his nose to the tip of his tail. And so this posture is very submissive, and it means that he's paying attention. When a horse is excited, their head is up and their spine is straight. And so if you can enforce him to have his head down and bent, then he'll be submissive. And so now he's standing there. I'm not pulling on him, and he's got his weight on all 4. And I lost the bend. So now he's going to bend. Steady. And then I want him to be bent. Before we proceed, I want him to be bent from the tip of his nose to the tip of his tail. I've got his head. He's soft this way. So he's got a gentle curve in his body from the tip of his nose to the tip of his tail. He's got weight on all 4 feet. Now I want to make sure that I got control of all 4 feet. So I'll ask him to step the left hind over. And as I step it over, I'm going to nip the halter just in time, just as the left hind leaves the ground. Now. Now I'm going to check out the forend. So I'm going to be talking to his left fore. And so each time that foot leaves the ground, I'm going to ask it to step over. So now. So I'm nipping the halter. I'm touching him with the halter each time that foot comes off the ground. Now. Okay, now's the time to use this stick. It is an exaggeration of the natural aids. He's not being very light when I'm just using the lead rope. And this is also a good exaggeration so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to ask him to step the front over. Now. Now he's established that bend. Now I want him to move straight sideways. So my aid is a little bit further back. My stick is now poking him in the ribs a little further back. Okay, that's kind of all right. Let's see if he'll move in a circle around me. And I'm using this stick to point at that same place. So this place here is where when I use my leg or my spur, it'll be right here. And that tends to enforce that bend. Okay? I'm going to stop there. Now we try him on the other side. So I'm going to start by checking out to see that he's got that bend. When he resists that, then the discipline is with the end of the stick, not so much with the halter. Now we'll see if he'll move the hind. Once again, my aid's in time with the right hind, and now the right front. And then we'll ask him to go straight to the side. And then I'll ask him to go in a circle. Once again, my pressure is right. The pressure with the stick is right at the place where my leg would be when I'm riding. So I expect him to make a perfect circle around and be bent in the direction of the circle. Ask him to stop. And then we'll see if he'll back up. Okay. Now that's the very minimum warm-up that I like to do before getting on him after a break. And yeah, it's not perfect, but I'm not going to belabor it. I'm not going to try to wear him out. Now it's time to get on.